Namaskaram, Suswagatam. Respected elders, dear friends, music lovers, and members of our cherished communities, from Tirupati to Chennai and beyond. Today, in this centenary year of 2026, we gather not to mourn a loss, but to celebrate a century of light. We are here to honor my beloved father, M. Krishnaswami, affectionately known to all his friends as M.K. It has been over 12 years since he left us in October 2013. Yet his energy remains so palpable in this room that it feels as though he has simply stepped out for a moment and will soon return to join the conversation. He is certainly here this evening amongst us now. Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to watch this visual journey of his life in this brief video presentation, I invite you to see not just the milestones, but the spirit of a man who lived every one of his 87 years with zest, grace, and an unbreakable bond to his native roots. Please join me this evening in remembering M.K. Namaskar. Thank you. M.K. was born in Tirupati on August 3rd, 1926. His father, Madhabushi Venkata Krishnamacharya, was a practicing lawyer and a distinguished leader of the bar at the local courts. His mother, Pankajammal, hailed from a family of Orthodox Sri Vaishnava priests whose lineage was traced all the way back to Sri Tirumala Nambi, the maternal uncle and Acharya of Sri Ramanujacharya, 10th century. M.K. was the youngest of his parents' offsprings. He had two brothers and sisters, all elder to him. At home, they affectionately called him Kitta. M.K. married his life partner, Smt Mani Krishnaswami. It was a rich, very fulfilling relationship lasting 48 eventful years. M.K.'s education was in Tirupati, then in Vellore, and finally in Madras Law College. He graduated with a degree in philosophy and law. In 1954, after securing himself a job in New Delhi, thanks to Dr. Raga Krishnan, he chose, however, not to go into practice in law, aspiring instead for a career as a government civil servant, because he wanted to serve his all-time heroes in life, Jawaharlal Nehru and Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. MK had a genius for making friends. He surrounded himself with persons of great eminence, not out of vanity, but out of a genuine love for excellence in accomplishment wherever he came across it. From the corridors of power in New Delhi, where he served in the Raga Sabha legal secretariat, and the corporate management environments of the Indian Express Group and the TVS Group, where he worked for over 20 years, to the cultural heart of Madras. His circle of friends and associates was truly vast. Amongst his cherished friends, he counted presidents, governors, election commissioners, international diplomats, politicians, IAS veterans, industrialists, newspaper editors and journalists, Sangeeta Kalanidhis, and Bharat Ratnas. If you ask the shop floor workers at Lucas TVS who MK was, they wouldn't tell you about his famous friends. They would tell you about the man who stood by them during the tense industrial strikes of the 1970s in Madras. He stood by them as their mentor and a philosopher guide who had a knack of turning contention into collaboration. NK's work as chairman of the Tirupati Tyagaraja Trust and as an aficionado in informal capacity for organizations such as the Madras Music Academy, the Kalakshetra, and Nadopasana Sangeeta Sabha wasn't just about administration. It was a labor of love. He took it upon himself to ensure that the lamp of Carnatic music never flickered, constantly scouting for talent wherever found and securing the support needed to keep the arts thriving. MK was a deeply religious man, yet his heart was a wide, liberal expanse. He saw the divine not just in rituals, but in the diversity of every soul he met. To NK, the world was not divided by social status, but united by friendship.
Shri Rangaraja हरिचन्दन योगदृश्याम् साक्षात् क्षमां करुणया कमलामिवान्याम् गोदाम् अनन्यशरणः शरणं प्रपद्ये.
Perhaps M.K.'s most enduring role in life was as the silent, sturdy pillar behind my mother, Sangeeta Kalanidhi Mani Krishnaswami. When she received in 2002 the award of Padma Shri, we in the family knew it was as much a recognition of him as of his beloved wife. M.K. was more than a husband. He was the architect of Mani Krishnaswami's global reach. From concert tours in North America, Canada, Soviet Union, Germany, UK, and in South Africa, Sri Lanka, and Hong Kong. It was M.K. really who managed the logistics of Mani's artistic expression and her public relations too. M.K. was the complete aesthete indeed, when with boundless energy he curated the projects for the exquisite audio recordings of Sri Vedanta Deshika's works, the Godas Stuti and Daya Shatakam, which are today preserved and cherished as treasures in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya.
वैदेशिकः श्रुतिगिरामपि भूयसीनाम् वर्णेषु माति महिमा नहि मादृशां ते इत्थं विदन्तमपि मां सहसैव गोदे मौनद्रुहो मुखरयन्ति गुणाः त्वदीयाः त्वत्प्रेयसः श्रवणयोरमृतायमानाम् तुल्यां त्वदीय मणिनूपुरसिञ्जितानाम् गोदे त्वमेव जननि त्वदभीष्टवार्हाम् वाचं प्रसन्नमधुरां मम संविधेहि कृष्णान्वयेन दधतीं यमुनानुभावम् तीर्थैः यथावदवगाह्य सरस्वतीं ते गोदे विकस्वरधियां भवती कटाक्षात् वाचः स्फुरन्ति मकरन्दमुचः कवीनाम् अस्मादृशामपकृतौ चिरदीक्षितानाम् अह्नाय देवि दयते यदसौ मुकुन्दः तन्निश्चितं नियमितस्तव मौलिदाम्ना तन्त्री निनाद मधुरैश्च गिरां निगुम्भैः शोणाधरेऽपि कुचयोरपि तुङ्गभद्रा वाचां प्रवाह निवहेऽपि सरस्वती त्वम् अप्राकृतैरपि रसैः विरजा स्वभावात् गोदापि देवी कमितुः ननु नर्मदासि वल्मीकतः श्रवणतो वसुधात्मनः ते जातो बभूव समुनिः कवि सार्वभौमः गोदे किमद्भुतमिदं यदमीश्वदन्ते वक्त्रारविन्द मकरन्द निभाः प्रबन्धाः भोक्तुं तव प्रियतमं भवतीव गोदे भक्तिं निजां प्रणय भावनया गृह्णन्तः उच्चावचैः विरह संगमजैः उदन्तैः शृङ्गारयन्ति हृदयं गुरवः त्वदीयाः मातः समुत्थितवतीम् अधिविष्णुचित्तम् विश्वोपजीव्यम् अमृतम् वचसा दुहानाम् तापच्चिदम् हिमरुचेरिव
MK was a deeply devoted family man. In any moment of personal crisis or tribulation, the family always knew they could count on Kittu Mama or Atimir, as they lovingly called him, to show them a practical, soothing, and durable solution.
नमः
As his son and only offspring, I saw the private side of this public eminence that MK quietly basked in. I saw a man who believed that the greatest use of a life is to spend it on something that will outlast it. Papa, I thank you today for being my guiding light all these years. 100 years ago, you entered this world and changed this melody, for me at least. To the world, you are a man for all seasons. To those of us lucky enough to be your family, you are and always will be a man for all generations. Thank you. Namaskar.
कल्याण गुणशालिने श्रीमते वेंकटेशाय वेदांत गुरवे नमः।